How's it going, people? Welcome to Geebra Education. The very first video of our educational series will be a programming video. This will be not too difficult, anyone could follow, as this video will be about nothing less than why the heck did it change? Doesn't matter. So this will be a video about Visual Basic. More importantly, Visual Basic 2012 in the Visual Studio 2012 Ultimate Edition. This isn't free, but you can get the free version from Microsoft website. But if you're here, I'm assuming you already know how to. You already installed Visual Studio. So let's get started with our very first program. It'll be an awesome program called Hello World. I will choose Windows Forms application, but you can also just do a WPF one. No, don't want to know that. Or a console application. All those others are not really good for this. Maybe the class library, but you need to program a real application. Then the others, I don't really know what they are. You can choose different frameworks, or at least you can do it in the paid version. Let's just choose 4.5, it's the most recent. And we'll call it Hello World. Click OK. Let it work for a little bit. The speed of this can depend on your computer, of course. And this is what you will get. Probably you will have a little bit of a different layout, but the basics are all the same. Like perhaps properties is collapsed, but I like to put it like this way. So let's first start by deleting this text and changing it to Hello World. You can also change the name of your form. So let's call it FRM Hello. It might give an error or a message, but just click OK. Now it is also changed here. Let's go to the toolbox. We want a button. Drag and drop it. You can resize it. Let's first of all change the name. This is not very important, but if you're working with big applications, you want to do this. You surely want to do this, because else you don't know what button 5 is, or 6, or 112. So BTN just starts with a lowercase, and then Hello World, both starting with a capital letter. And then the text. Oh yes, of course, if you get this layout, the accessibility and stuff, just go to this. I like this better, but you can also use this. It really depends on how you like to do this. And then we'll just type Hello World. No, Hello World. Like this. You can also change the font if you really want to. Let's just put it a little bit bigger. Like this. And now this is all. Oh my god, I cannot speak actually today. So this is pretty straightforward, and there's no real programming. Of course, Visual Studio will do some programming for you, but now it will start. Double click the button and you'll get this, a private sub BTN Hello World click. and it handles the btn hello world.click. This means that whenever this button is clicked, it will call whatever is inside this. Sender is just the button. I don't really know what use it has, and E, I have absolutely no idea, but they have to be there or it won't work properly. And we'll just output a little message box. So to do that, we do this: message box dot show, and it'll always show you everything you can do, every property or function you can call. Now here it says show, it needs text. It needs a text as string, and string is just a couple of characters after each other, or lines of text. It can be an entire novel actually, except for the images. Although an image can also be put in a string, in text format, but that's a little bit too difficult to explain now maybe. So you always start by putting these characters. I always keep forgetting their names in English because because English is not my native language. Yes, quotes, double quotes you have to use, and type in anything you want. For this example, it is hello world. Then this function can be complete now, but here it says there are 21 functions, and they all have their individual unique parameters. So to do this, to put in a caption, a string, just put in a comma and put in a caption. This will be over here, but in the little message box. So hello will suffice. Then now we get message box buttons. It are the buttons you can click. This will have this isn't really important now, but it will have a purpose in future videos. So just put in OK or cancel and OK, anything you want. It doesn't really matter, and it's information in our case, so we just use that. An arrow, for example, it's a cross, a red cross. So now this function, in my opinion, is good enough. Now press Ctrl S and it will save. Now, or at least it will save the file on a temporary place, a spot. So click Save All. I won't put it in my Dropbox now, but let's just do my own folder. And it will always, if you check this, create its own folder. So click Save, and now it's saved in the location you want it. This isn't important if you don't want to save it. If you just want to mess around a little, it doesn't have a purpose. But if you want to keep your progress, of course you must save it. Now press this button, Start, or F5 on the keyboard, and it will automatically start up your program. Here we have it, our little first screen, our little first application. And what will happen if we click this? It'll say hello world, with an information, image, icon, and an OK button. And we can do this as many times as we want. So just spam the enter key. Okay, close it. It will stop debugging. And now, that was it. If you thought programming was difficult, this is the absolutely basics. and this is absolutely not difficult yet. So, hope you learned something from this. Like if you learned something, and please subscribe for more future tutorials. Bye!